Today I will be presenting you my future career. All of you may be asking, who am I? What career field am I in? I'm in law, and I'm a divorce lawyer. Who inspired me? I was inspired by my aunt who was in a toxic relationship, but thankfully she got out of the relationship. That led me to loving and having a passion for divorce. And subjects for school. First, in high school matric, I will be doing maths and English and other additional languages and social sciences history. And for work environment, I'll be working in a private office or I'll be working in a courtroom. Opportunities within the job. It's either I'll become a criminal defense lawyer or I can become a judge or prosecutor. Work conditions. Work conditions, I may be having customers who pressurize me or maybe dealing with customers who have traumatic backgrounds. Challenges. Challenges working late and having stressful customers or depression. Level of schooling. It will take me 8 years in order to fulfill my level of schooling. Material. I will need a file, a laptop bag, and maybe a purse. And then for wear, I'll be wearing what I'm wearing right now and also a black robe. And for personality, I need to be a calm, patient person and able to deal with my customers well. And place where you can find lawyers. For me, I'll be working at Gosi Kosana, where my aunt currently works.
A civil engineer plans, designs, and constructs and maintains public and private infrastructure projects and constructs. Can I start? A civil engineer plans, designs, and constructs and maintains public and private infrastructure projects such as dams, roads, buildings, and water systems. I'll be working at government agencies and engineering firms. Dress code. While working in the office, I'll be wearing formals. While working on construction sites, I'll be wearing a reflector, a helmet, rubber boots, and a t-shirt and a shirt. Tools that I'll be using is a hammer, screwdriver, a drill, and a measuring tape. I'll be analyzing data using software and preparing cost estimates and ensuring projects comply with regulations and managing construction projects.
I'm a one. Today I'm going to tell you about my future career. When I grow up, I want to become an aerospace engineer. An aerospace engineer focuses on designing, building, and testing aircraft, spacecrafts, missiles, and satellites. It combines science, mathematics, and technology to create aircraft that can fly in the sky or even explore space. The attire that I'm supposed to wear. As an aerospace engineer, I'm supposed to wear formal office clothes like shirt and trousers or business suits when I'm in the office or in meetings. When I go to my workshop, I need to wear protective clothes, helmet, protective sunglasses, and overalls. The tools that I'll need to be an aerospace engineer. An aerospace engineer has to have a computer with design software so that I can create models of aircraft or spacecraft. Wind tunnels so that I can test the strength around the wing of the plane or rocket. 3D printers so that I can print small prototypes of the aircraft or spacecraft. Protective equipment like sunglasses, overalls, and helmets. The place that I'll be working in. Aerospace engineers usually work for airlines. They work for aircraft companies like Airbus, Boeing, Aeronautics, and also space engines such as NASA or South African National Space Agency. The activities that I'll be doing: recording test results of the aircraft or spacecraft, using computer simulation to see how the plane works. The related careers to my career: pilot and mechanical engineer. There are subjects that I need to pass when I'm an aerospace engineer. Physics with level 7, mathematics with level 7, and social science with level 7. The university that I'm going to, I will be going to the University of Cape Town, and the duration will take me 7 to 9 years.
Greetings to you all. My name is Piritwala, and today I'm going to be making a presentation about my career, a career in civil law, being a criminal defense lawyer. When I grow up, I would like to become a criminal defense lawyer. Someone might ask themselves, what is a criminal defense lawyer? Well, a criminal defense lawyer is a type of lawyer that stands with the accused in a case, the type of lawyer that protects the criminals instead of sending them to jail. Someone might ask themselves, why is she trying to save criminals when they are ruining the world? Well, I was inspired by a soapy in Skim Somewhere. Lehasa saved Pretty from being kidnapped, and then he shot some people, but then he was arrested. So I want to save the people who are defending themselves and get arrested. My dress code will include a skirt or dress, which should be on or under the knees, a blouse or blazer, and a robe. Today I decided to wear a black robe, a skirt, and a blouse. The tools that I will be using will include a pad and a pen to note down information, a tablet or laptop for researching about cases, a smartphone to communicate with clients or even the prosecutor, and most importantly, a briefcase to carry portfolios or researches about the case. I will be hired by private law firms or even government officials who will want me to present or represent the other people who do not have representatives. I will be standing in front of court defending them. The personalities that are needed will include boldness, toughness, courageous, good memory, and a good negotiator. When I look at myself, I can see that I'm already a good negotiator. I'm already bold, I'm already courageous, and I'm also tough. The related careers will include a prosecutor, which is a complete different from the prosecutor will be defending the victims in the case, while I defend the criminals, and also a judge who will decide on what is the way forward. The level of schooling will include getting a bachelor's degree in grade 12, passing maths, first additional language, home language, geography, history with level 7. My preferred university will be Harvard University, Stanford University, or Oxford University, which are both in the USA. My mother told me to aim high, so I'm aiming to the USA. But if my marks deny, I'll go to the University of Cape Town or the University of Pretoria. To be a qualified law practitioner, I will need to get an undergraduate degree, which is a duration of 4 years at my preferred law school. And I'll still need to get a juris degree, which is a duration of 3 years at my accredited law school. And I'll still need to write a bar examination, which will help me to get into the state that I wish to work. Remember, in the future, when you need help, call me, because I will stand for justice.
Greetings to you all. My name is Optometry, and when I grow up, I want to be a mechanical engineer. A mechanical engineer is a person who will be fixing cars for people or working for companies like Toyota, Hyundai, fixing cars if people buy them and they still new and they break. And the requirements that I must have, must pass the trial. The subject that I must pass is mathematics with level 7, physical sciences with level 7, and mechanical engineering graphics with level 7. To me, to become a mechanical engineer, I need to study 3 to 4 years at university and get another 2 years on the practicals where I'll be working for another company. So that company I'll be working for that 2 years, it will be the one that will make me to pass to be a qualified engineer or not to pass, because it will give my feedback to the university so that it can tell the university that I was working well or not working well. So which means if I combine all the years, it will make me 6 years, 8 months to become a qualified mechanical engineer. My personalities are must be cool, creative, and not rush. Because if I rush while fixing a planned car, it will break again and they'll come back and need their money. And so it means that when I'm saying I must be cool, it means that when I'm fixing an engine and it's there, and if I am angry, that won't give me food. When I'm fixing there, I'll be angry, doing like this, and if it crush me, it can hurt me. And for me, I wish to work I want to work for my own, not for another company. I should start my own company of fixing cars. And the universities I should go at is that has produced many good engineers in South Africa, the University of Pretoria and the University of Cape Town. Thank you.
My name is Mr. Romuli, and when I grow up, I want to be a nature conservationist. A nature conservationist is a person who preserves out wild animals and their environment. I will usually work for nature reserves or zoos. The dress code is that I should wear olive green suits with an olive green hat with safety boots. The tools that I will be using is a gun, a notebook, and a pen. The activities that I will do on a day-to-day basis are do animal sensors to see if the animals are increasing or decreasing, do fence patrols, and do guiding tours. The personality that I should have is that I should be kind and patient. The work environment is an outdoor setting filled with a lot of different wild animals. The subjects required are mathematics, life sciences, and physical sciences. I should pass mathematics with level 7, physical sciences with level 6, and life sciences with level 6. This duration of this course is 5 to 6 years, and a diploma is also needed. The university that I would like to is Wildlife College. The related careers to this career is a wildlife manager and a game ranch manager.
Greetings to you all. I go by the name of Chita Tasha M, and today I'll be telling you about my career when I grew up. When I grew up, I want to be a dentist. I was inspired by how dentists take out people's teeth and bring them their bright smiles. You might be wondering, what is a dentist? A dentist is a healthcare professional who takes care of teeth and gums. Dentists work in places like hospitals and clinics, whereas I'll be working for the Department of Health when I grow up. Dentists wear things like scrubs, a white coat, gloves, and a mask to stay clean and protected. Dentists use tools like drills, mirrors, and dental picks to fix teeth. My activities include removing teeth. My personality should be patient and caring. To qualify, I need to work hard on maths, physical sciences, and life sciences. And I hope my grades can be 70% upwards or higher. I hope to study at the University of Limpopo to get my bachelor's degree. And I hope to study for 5 years and 1 year of community service. I hope to bring back people's smiles so that they can smile with confidence. Thank you for listening.
See you all. My name is Novana Chopra, and today I'll be telling you about my career. When I grow up, I'd like to be an obstetric gynecologist. An obstetric gynecologist is a doctor in the field of medicine that specializes in obstetrics and gynecology. What we'll be doing is to be offering a comprehensive care for women's reproductive health system by offering a wide range of activities or services such as prenatal care, preventive care, menopausal management, family planning, performing surgeries, and ultrasound probe examinations. Who do we work for? Well, we generally work for healthcare facilities, private hospitals, clinics, and even public hospitals. What do we wear? We wear a sterile attire. Sometimes we wear scrubs. At surgery times, we wear a surgical gown with a hat, a mask, and a protective eyewear. The tools and equipment that we use. The tools that we use are curettes, forceps, dilators, scissors, colposcopes, hysteroscopes, and more. The equipments that we use are ultrasound probe. These ultrasound probe come in many different kinds. We've got linear probe, vascular linear probe, we've got endocavity probe, and we've got endocavity probe. The personality I need in order to be an obstetric gynecologist. Well, I need to be compassionate, caring, patient, and easy to talk with, as my patients are gonna need a very open person to talk with, as they will be sharing their confidential and private life with me. Well, what are the subjects needed in order to be an obstetric gynecologist? The subjects needed are science subjects. There's life sciences, physical sciences, natural sciences, English, and maths. The levels in order to pass these subjects are maths, level 5 and above, English, level 5 and above, natural sciences, level 7, physical sciences, level 7, life sciences, level 7. After doing this, I'll then move on to high school. The high school of my choice is the university of my choice is the University of Seoul, which is located in South Korea. The reason I chose this university is because it has a lot of opportunities within it. Well, I'll be studying for about 4 years to get a bachelor's degree, then an additional 4 years to get an undergraduate degree. That's when I'll move on to residency program. The residency program is also going to take 4 years, in which I'll be having experience within of being an OBGYN, which is obstetric gynecologist. And then I'll take a board certification. This is optional but common among obstetric gynecologists, and in this case I chose it. Well, this proves that you have met high standards, high qualification standards of being an obstetric gynecologist, and you are determined to be an obstetric gynecologist. You can also take fellowship. This fellowship includes being an oncology gynecologist, which is a subspecialty of an obstetric gynecologist. I chose this as it intrigued me a lot. Well, this is going to take 3 to 2 years to become an oncology gynecologist. What inspired me to be an obstetric gynecologist? Well, nothing inspired me. This job just interested me, and I love helping women a lot. So, what is the worst thing that can happen in this job? The worst thing that can happen in this job is when my patient cannot give birth. That is when I'll take my patient to cesarean section and perform a surgery. Thank you for listening to me.
Greetings everyone, my name is Matawanola Masada from grade 7C, and here before you is your future civil rights advocates. You might be wondering, what are civil rights advocates? Civil rights advocates are professionals who defend and promote people's rights. They work to make sure that everyone is treated fairly under the law, especially in areas such as equality, freedom, and justice. The dress code that I wear. Since advocacy includes court appearances, client meetings, I wear professional clothing such as a suit or a big black robe with a dress or a hem. Who do I work for? I will be working for my own law firm, but other lawyers or advocates prefer to work for international organizations, human rights organizations, government departments, or schools. The tools that I use. I will mainly use legal books, case files, a bag to carry my laptop, and other research materials. The activities that I do. I will research law, I will write legal arguments, meet up with my clients, and also prepare cases for court. I will also attend community events where I will be teaching people about their rights. Where can other civil rights advocates work? They can work at schools, non-government organizations, which are also called NGOs, international law, human rights organizations, or even run their own practice. The personalities that one should have. They should be confident speakers. You should be good listeners and be able to stand up for people in difficult situations. They should also be brave, passionate about justice, and they should also be confident, as I am today. The school subjects and level of schooling. also called metric, right? And also followed by an LLB degree. Useful subjects are English, mathematics, life orientation, as they help with understanding society and communication with a level of 60% above. How long does it take to study and how do you qualify? Firstly, you'll need to study law at a university, which takes 4 years. I will be studying at University of Stellenbosch. Secondly, you need to go and do your practical training, which are also called articles, which takes 2 years at a law firm. The third step is to write your board exams to qualify as an attorney. Related careers. Related careers include family lawyers, constitutional lawyers, labor lawyers, judges, magistrates, and other work at human rights organizations. The thing that inspired me was my aunt. My aunt really inspired me because she loves to defend people, and I also love to defend people because I believe I'm very defensive. And the possible dangers in my career is assassination, which means somebody could kill me because I might have lost the case. And also the opponent might want to kill me because they will be jealous of my client as I would have won the case. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you guys will hire me.
And when I grow up, I want to be an optometrist. An optometrist wearing is a white lab coat, blazers, button-up shirts, scrubs, and business casual clothing. The tools that I'll be using is a lensometer, a tonometer to see the pressure of the eye, and a retinal camera to see at the back of the eye. The subject that I need to study is English, life sciences, physical sciences, and mathematics. I have to get, with life sciences, I have to get level 6 upwards. With maths, I have to get level 6 upwards, and with English, I have to get level 4 upwards. The personality that I must have is strong communication skills, problem solving, and being a good citizen. The career that is related to my career is an optician. I have to get a bachelor's degree in science. I have to study for 4 years full time to get an optometry degree and followed by a 1-year internship. The activities that I'll be doing is prescribing glasses, contact lenses, and eye diseases.
Greetings to you all. My name is Hope Magamu, and like I said, I want to become an art therapist. An art therapist is a trained professional who uses art and other creative activities to help clients express their feelings and thoughts, because sometimes people cannot express what they are going through with words. So art therapy is the best way to communicate like that. What art therapists wear? Art therapists don't usually wear specific clothes because most of them wear anything they want. But sometimes they can wear scrubs, and specific ones they can wear blouses, they can wear any type of jeans as long as it's not too short or too long. They can wear skirts, they can wear business pants, and then for shoes they can either wear heels, flats, sneakers, and as long as it's not shiny and distracting to the client. And then the tools and materials, the tools and equipment that an art therapist uses are paintbrushes, are pencils, are paint, clay, scissors, papers, books, and other materials. And then what an art therapist is going to do is that they're going to guide their clients through creative activities like drawing, painting, sculpting, making collages, making photographs, and then after that they are going to talk about the client, about what the artwork means and how it connects to their emotions. So where art therapists can work are at hospitals, at clinics, at schools, at community centers, at rehabilitation centers,
private practice, and even in prisons. The personality that an art therapist should have is that they should have a caring and passionate personality. So they should be empathetic, they should be good listeners, they should be understanding, and they should be creative. And then the level of schooling is that they have to get a bachelor's pass in metric. So the levels there are going to be English 50% above. Another language, in my case, is Afrikaans. You have to get 50 to 60% above. Math, you have to get 50 to 60% above. Visual arts, you have to get 60% above. And then in other subjects, you must make sure to pass well so that you can boost your APS score. You should aim for an APS score of 25 to 26%. After that, you'll have to you'll have to get an undergraduate degree, which takes 3 years. And you can either choose from two universities in South Africa, which is the University of Johannesburg and the University of Pretoria. But I choose the University of Johannesburg because it offers art therapy and psychology modules. So during getting that undergraduate degree, you will have to do visual arts for 3 years and psychology modules for the first 2 years, and then you'll have to have a portfolio for your artwork. After that, you'll have to get an honors in art therapy, which takes 1 year. That requires your bachelor's in visual arts with psychology modules, and then you'll have to show your portfolio, a motivational letter, then you do the interview. After that 1 year, you'll have to get a master's degree in art therapy, and that takes 2 years. So what is required is an honors in art therapy. During that, you'll have to do 100 hours of practicing, which is just 1 month and 1 to 2 weeks. Then after that, it will be a total of 6 years. Then to be a registered art therapist, you'll have to register with the HBCSA, which is the Health Professions Council of South Africa. Then you can become an art therapist. The related careers is a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a social worker, a counselor. Yeah, and thank you.
By the name of Obstetrician, and today I'll be presenting about my dream future career. My dream future career is to become an investment banker. I know you might be wondering what is an investment bank. An investment banker is a financial professional who advises corporations, governments, and other large institutions on complex financial transactions. What attracts me to this career is that it is a demanding profession requiring strong analytical skills and good decision making. Career growth opportunities are available. You may receive bonuses based on your performance and the success of financial transactions. You may also receive benefits such as health insurance, retirement plans, and pay of time. Activities done as an investment bank. Investment bankers help their clients secure funds in the capital markets, act as financial advisors, and occasionally assist companies navigate measures. The attire of an investment bank. An investment banker requires someone who has in a professionalism way to a point that any client who needs assist with securing funds would be interested in cooperating with you. So I'll be wearing a black or navy blue suit together with a white shirt, a tie, and presentable shoes, or just wear smart casual. The type of work environment I'll be working in as an investment bank. I'll be working in a fast-paced environment, so I'll be working at the investment banks, financial institutions, and corporate finance development. The tools and equipment I'll be using as an investment banker are financial basis, financial models to analyze data, communication tools such as phone, computer, video conferencing, together with spreadsheets. The main subjects required to be accepted at university. Mathematics with the level 5 upwards,
Finance with level 6 upwards, English with level 6 upwards, Computer Science with level 7, Accounting with level 5 upwards. The places of studies if you want to become an investment banker in South Africa. You can either go to University of Cape Town, University of Johannesburg, University of Pretoria or Wits University, but I choose University of Cape Town because it's the best place to study to become a successful investment banker. Personalities required. An investment banker requires someone who is calm, patient, brave, and someone who is able to communicate to clients in a polite way. And it also requires someone who will be able to create strategies and ideas on how to overcome the mistakes of the negative outcomes of the financial advice given to clients. Related careers: financial manager, portfolio manager, and analyst. Thank you.
I'm going to tell you about my career, which is an IT technician, which deals in the field of processing documents and computing. The tools and equipment used are external hard drive, recovery tools, USB, and a computer. The activities done are coding, processing documents, app or game development. The core subjects I must study are mathematics, information technology, computer application technology, and physical sciences. The level of schooling in each subject are information technology level 6 upwards, mathematics level 6 upwards, computer application technology level 5 upwards. The personalities needed are confident, hardworking, and brave. The school I will be going to will be the university I will be going will be the University of Joburg, since it will be the best school for becoming an IT specialist. The course will be a 4 to 5 year course. The related careers are support specialist, IT security specialist, and web developer. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kontumwa. When I grew up, I want to be an architectural building and construction. An architectural building and constructor is a person who constructs buildings and draws blueprints to build buildings. They work in an environment full of trees and unfinished buildings. The dress code, I will wear a helmet, orange and green reflective vest, blue jeans, and shoes. The related careers of an architectural building and construction is a architectural graphic design. The schooling, I have to go to the University of Cape Town and study 4 to 5 years. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Optometry, like you heard before. My dream career is to be a cardiologist. For those who might be wondering, a cardiologist is a medical doctor who focuses on the heart and blood vessels of the human body. They treat, diagnose, and prevent heart problems in study. They play a very incredibly important role in people's day-to-day lives. In high school, the subjects that I must be doing that are required to be a cardiologist is pure mathematics, physical sciences, life sciences, and also English or a local language in your town. Like in this case, it's English because most of us speak English. And then after high school, when you go to university, the universities I can go to is University of Pretoria, University of Johannesburg, University of Cape Town, and so many others. But then there is the one that I want to go to is Oxford University, but it's in the USA. So, and then my mother said I should not go to the USA because it's way too far. So I'm sticking to University of Pretoria. And then after university, when I'm planning to go to work, applying for jobs, the job that I want to go to is in Johannesburg called Johannesburg Medical Clinic. Mostly cardiologists work for government or private hospitals, no clinics matter. The one that I want to go to is a private hospital, which I've already mentioned before. And then, what else? When I start working, the dress code, when I'll be seeing patients day-to-day life, I'll be like wearing scrubs and then like a stethoscope around my neck, and then or like an optional one is a coat over my scrubs, but now I don't have a coat over my scrubs. And then when I'm in surgical procedures, the dress code of surgical procedures should wear a surgical scrub, mask, gloves, hairnet, and comfortable shoes. And then after that, the activities that I'll be doing, day-to-day life, I'll be doing checking patients, taking their blood, taking tests, bringing back their tests, and also doing surgical procedures also. And then after that, I'll be doing the tools and equipment that I need to become that are needed at the job is a stethoscope, a blood pressure monitor, an electrocardiogram machine, and then also an ultrasound machine. An ultrasound machine is used to check the heart, take the images of the heart, and then electrocardiogram machine is used to check the activity of the patient, and then a blood pressure monitor is used to check the patient's blood pressure as well. And then after that, the environment, the work environment. The work environment in my career field is very stressful, but also kinda happy because like when you see your patients like getting better, and when like after doing the surgical procedures, after doing the surgery, and you see that the surgery was successful, that's when you become happy. But then also when you see the surgery that the patient has died, it's kinda overwhelming to tell the parents or like the person who was with the patient, to tell them that the patient has died, and then I think that's that. Thank you very much.
My name is Matitera Zidan from grade 7A, and today I'm going to be telling you all about my future career. So the future career that I chose to pursue is being a veterinarian. Veterinarian treat and diagnose the illnesses of animals and other pets, and also give medicinal advice to owners. The personality vets need to have is to be creative, ongoing, courageous, brave, and they need to always believe that every patient can be saved no matter what. The clothes and equipment vets usually use in the surgical area are lab coats, surgical masks, gloves, scrubs, and the tools are X-ray machines, scalpels, surgical scissors. The duration of study in order to become a vet: for a first degree, you need to study for 1 to 3 years. For a bachelor's degree, 3 to 4 years, and a master's degree, 4 to 6 years. The environment for veterinarians are usually indoor settings in private clinics, hospitals, and also public clinics. The outdoor settings are usually farms and fields. Other related careers to mine are doctors, pharmacists, cardiologists, neurosurgeons, general surgeons, and pharmacists. The veterinarians usually need to study are mathematics with a level 7, English with level 6 and above, life sciences with levels 5 and above,
physical sciences with level 7. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
Greetings to you all. My future career is becoming a software engineer. So now let's start with me describing my career briefly to you. So a software engineer is a professional who builds, tests code, maintains software applications, and creates using engineering principles. So who inspired me? I was never inspired by a person, but rather inspired by how technology could solve real-life problems by a software engineer. For example, how cell phones connect through network and connections to people far away from us, and having the ability to feel people use or benefit from your own creations. The dress code of my career, we wear casual clothes, but in important and special occasions, we wear formal clothes accordingly. Who do I work for? I work for the large tech companies, startups, governments, departments, and banks. The subjects that are required for me to be a software engineer is math with 40% upwards, which is level 4, sciences with 49% upwards, which is level 5, home language with level 4 upwards. So, where to study? I will be studying at University of Cape Town, University of Pretoria, and University of Johannesburg. The tools and equipment are vision control systems, monitor, and the work environment. We will be working in a calm place, a remote and physical environment. The personality that one should have, you must be calm, confident, brave, and you must have social interactions with other people, for example, clients or colleagues. The related careers for my career is an office clerk. The career field of my career is engineering. Thank you.
Greetings to you all. My name is Ramuluka Morao, and as you know, I want to be a criminal defense lawyer. People wonder what criminal defense lawyers are. But a criminal defense lawyer is an obvious occupation. You're going to be defending criminals. But when you defend criminals, you must never be biased. You must never defend people who have been wrongly accused, or they've been accused of murder, accused of theft, or crime. No. When I work for a law firm, I'm going to defend the people who are given to me by my law firm. If I'm giving someone who's done wrong, I'm going to manipulate the law. I'm going to make sure that I defend that person to my fullest. If I win, I'm not going to feel guilty that I defended the wrong person. The law in South Africa was thoughtlessly written. If I defend someone who's right, so what does that get me to? I'm not going to defend people because of justice. I'm going to defend people who are given to me by my law firm. That is what I think a criminal defense lawyer is. Criminal defense lawyers wear formal clothes in courtrooms. You can wear pitch black, jet black, dark black, navy blue, dark blue, royal blue, classic red, and dark red in the courtrooms. But if you're not in a courtroom and you're in the office, you can wear whatever color you want as long as you are formally presentable. When the high school that I'm going to is Kuro High School, but I also got accepted at Northern Academy, so I'm still going to make a choice. The university that I'm going to is Stanford University, but I can also go to Columbia or Harvard. The subjects required are mathematics, sociology, psychiatry, English, and foreign languages, because I'm not going to work in South Africa. The levels that I have to pass mathematics is 65% going upwards, sociology 65% going upwards, English 75 going upwards, foreign language 90 going upwards. I'm going to be working at a private law firm called William in Southern Korea. The reason why I chose to work in Southern Korea is because the people in Southern Korea wrote their law with thoughts, unlike South Africa. When I go to Southern Korea, I know that every time I'm there, I'm always going to win.
Please, everybody.
Because the law of South Korea is not flawed and it's not manipulative. I can always win a case if I am in Southern Korea. But if I'm in South Africa, things they say people stole 3 billion. How can you steal 3 billion and the people don't notice? That is not that's not creative. So I wanted to go to Southern Korea, and I was inspired by my aunt who got into a car accident by the age of 25. She's now 30. And then she got into a car accident. She was drunk at that time, but she was not the one who's driving. The person who was driving passed on. So my aunt was in the backseat, she was drunk, she was asleep. Then when the person got into the accident, they accused my aunt of dragging the person who died. So then this lawyer came and he was like, my aunt's name is mine. He was like, "Mine, I'm going to protect you because I know that you did not do anything wrong." Because the law of South Africa always does things to get money. So they said my aunt is wrong, even though she was in the back seat. How can you be wrong if you were asleep? So they said she was wrong. They tried to take her money out of her. She's a mechanical engineer. They tried to take money out of her, said you must pay 100K for obstruction of for harm to another person's life. 1, 2, 3, 7. But so this lawyer came and was the lawyer came and said, "I'm going to protect you because you did not do anything wrong." They came, they read the act and the right. By the way, the person who opened the case was the person who caused the accident. So the person who caused the accident is called a plaintiff because he's the one who opened up the case. So he said, "No, you are wrong. You hit my Mercedes Benz. What? But my aunt was driving in a Toyota. So he said, "You hit my Mercedes Benz. I'm worth millions. What? The person who opened the case is a gynecologist. So after all that, my aunt said, "It's fine, you don't have to protect me, I can go to jail." And then the lawyer said, "No, you cannot go to jail when you have done nothing wrong." And then they went to law, they did the things, then they won the case, and then she earned 200K from one company, I don't know the name. So that was what inspired me to become a criminal defense lawyer.
My name is Domishia and I'll be telling you about my career. My career is to be a chemical engineer, as I said. A chemical engineer is someone who deals with chemicals, gets them in order and also sorts them out. The reason why I wanted to be a chemical engineer is because it's a versatile career, it's a very good versatile career and a good paying career. The related careers of a chemical engineer is an environmental engineer, a mechanical engineer, and an electrical engineer, and many more. I'll be schooling at University of Technology or University of Limpopo. And also the subjects that I need to study is maths, English, technology, natural sciences, and physical sciences. The levels I need in those subjects: maths level 6 upwards, English level 6 upwards, physical science level 7, technology level 7, and natural science level 7. The activities I'll be doing is that I'll be setting up chemicals on computers and in the factory, and also helping others and setting out instructions for others who are using dangerous chemicals. The clothing that I have to wear, which is the dress code, I have to wear protective gear, boots, and more, and other stuff. But And the tools are how to use computers which have software such as PWI and HYSY. Thank you.
To you all. I go by the name Maponya Bunala, as I've said previously. I'm going to present about my career of an architectural graphic designer. Architectural graphic designer designed by creating and drawing architectural design concepts. And we will be working for a big company called the Office Park, where they offer big opportunities for youngsters who would like to join and participate inside their company. So the outfit that an architectural graphic designer must wear is any comfortable outfit or formal outfit, with also either sneakers or sandals, and also a green or any colored reflecting vest, and also a construction helmet to prevent any dangerous falling items during the construction. The tools and equipment I will need are any stationery, which are a pencil, a pen, a ruler, an eraser, and a chart where I will be able to design and draw on. The kind of activities that an architectural designer will need are to draw and design big houses, big buildings, stadiums, schools, and even hospitals. The personalities that one should have to be an architectural graphic designer is you have to be patient with people who are slow in learning, and you have to be a little bit strict to the people who are doing lousy work while everyone else is being responsible. The work environment that I will be working in is in the construction site, where I will be a little bit further from where they are building to avoid any harmful objects falling down. And I will be checking and viewing what they are doing inside the construction. The school levels and subjects that are required are mathematics with level 5 up to level 7, physics with level 5 up to level 7, technological science with level 6 up to 7, creative arts with level 7, and also writing with level 6 up to 7. The school qualifications and universities that I will need are, I will need to qualify to have a bachelor's degree and also an end-of-year best learner certificate inside a university. Universities that offer a lot of education for architectural graphic designers are Veterinary College of Technology, Innscape, University of Cape Town, and University of South Africa. But the one that I prefer the most is Veterinary College of Technology, because it teaches more about technological sciences. And the related careers to one of my careers is electrical architect and electrical engineer. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mokuleka Jr. and when I grew up, I wanted to become a pilot. Pilots are highly skilled professionals who operate by using aircraft to transport passengers, cargo, or perform specialized tasks such as firefighting or medical flights. Pilots work at the airline. The uniform, the dress code that a pilot must wear is a hat, a white t-shirt, a black tie, black pants, and black shoes. The equipment that a pilot must have is maps, headsets for communication, charts, and instruments. You can study at an aviation school or at a university that offers an aviation program. Training usually takes 4 years, 6 months. The important subjects are math with level 6, English with level 7, physical science with level 6, and geography with level 7. Other careers include an aerospace engineer or a flight instructor. The personalities that a pilot must have: he must be kind, responsible in stressful situations, calm and patient. Pilots inspect the aircraft before takeoff, check weather conditions before takeoff.